Hello, hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are the Royds here back once again to talk Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
From the year of our Megazord. Is it 2005? I actually already forgot.
2005.
Oh, I'm so smart!
He's so smart. Directed by
George Lucas.
George Lucas.
Yep.
They gave him 3 shots.
Andy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Had you seen this before?
I had only seen the very end where he's like, "You were the chosen one," and he's like, "I hate you." That's all I saw. So no, I hadn't seen this whole movie.
Okay, so what did you think of this one?
So, off the bat, this is the best one so far
Yes, I will agree with that.
by a margin.
Okay, excellent.
That being said, it still has issues,
Yeah.
but it seems as though they could have done like 45 minutes of Phantom Menace, like just meeting Anakin, and then Qui-Gon dies, and then like do some flash forward kind of montage stuff, and then get to this stuff. Because the Clone Wars, nothing really important happens.
That is correct. The only
like,
thing
you
that
could've
happens in
split.
Clone Wars is Jar Jar Binks goes, "Hey, we should give the Chancellor all the power."
Yeah, we should give that evil guy all the power.
This really sketchy guy who's
Yeah,
been angling for power this whole time.
yeah. So I think this trilogy could have easily been like 2 movies or 1 really long movie. Because this movie is packed.
Yeah.
And because this is like George Lucas for some reason was like, let's put all the important shit in 1 movie in my trilogy. Let's drag our feet for 2 movies and then just shove everything that matters into this.
That's fair. You know what? My thought on this is very boring for the first half, and then I was enthralled for the back half.
Really? See, I think this movie opens with a bang. Like that whole starfighter scene, and then he chops off the old guy's hands, and then he goes, "Do it." That shit's great. That shit's great.
Yes, I'll give you that. I don't know, but like it starts to drag in the middle. It's one of those things where I think I just realized, like, I don't know, maybe 100 minutes into the movie, I was like, I'm absolutely enthralled right now.
Same. I was like, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I was like, I've seen this before, so I know what happens, but I'm just sitting there going, oh, this is fun. This is a fun movie.
Yeah, and like things happen that make other things happen, whereas like the other movies were like, this happened, but you'll see. Stay tuned, fellas. And it's like, nah, I don't like the long play like that. I like this happens, therefore this happens, therefore this happens. It's like the dominoes, like this
Hot
is
wow
good stuff.
now.
Very good. Yo
Thank you.
Noid.
You're annoyed?
That you didn't get the Noid joke? Yes, I'm annoyed.
That was good. That was really good.
Well, would you say that 2005 is a big year for movies?
I'd say it was a year for movies, judging by the list I'm looking at this moment.
Yeah. What do you got?
Batman Begins.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
That's a big one.
I wasn't as big a Batman fan when I first saw that movie, and I was like, this is boring.
See, I saw I skipped over Batman Begins in theaters because I was like another Batman movie, and like the last one was Batman Robb, and I was like, and then I like right before The Dark Knight came out, I was like, let me watch the first one because this one looks fucking sick, and then I was like, oh shit, this is good, but it's like you said, it takes itself maybe a little too seriously at times.
Yeah.
Especially
Uh-oh.
nice coat. Like, what? Come on, man. Come on. But yeah, great movie, great Batman, all that stuff. Let me hit you with one.
Hit me with your best shot, Andy.
I'm gonna fire away right now.
Excellent.
Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart. You ever see that movie?
Idea. Nope.
Let me tell you something. This movie is a diamond in the rough. It is very funny. I enjoy this movie a lot.
All right.
Yeah,
Peter Jackson.
I'm sorry. It's got what's her name?
If you ever do
Airplane.
it again, though.
Well,
because now I'm interrupting you. Just talk.
I just did it again. What are you gonna do?
I'm on my way.
Oh my god. It's got the stewardess from Airplane.
Oh, okay.
She's Ryan Reynolds' mom. Fucking gold. She's absolute gold.
She's made of gold.
She's made
solid
of
gold. Like ting ting ting. Peter Jackson's King Kong came out in 2005. That is 3 hours and 20 minutes long.
You know what? I saw that in theaters at a friend of mine's birthday. And we were in middle school at this point. No, wait. This is my first year of high school. So, like, we're just fucking rowdy kids. And, like, we're in a crowded theater and we're, like, making jokes as the movie's playing. And, like, if I could go back in time, I would fight all of us. Like, right then and there. Like, people fucking paid money. Are you kidding me? But at the time,
I can see if you get a time machine. Andy, what are you going to do with it? I'm going to go back to 2005 and I'm going to beat the shit out of myself.
And all my friends at the time.
Like, Andy, you're not going to do... Nope, that's it. 05 and I'm just cracking little kid skulls. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I remember there was a scene, it was like a transition scene, and it was like a triceratops. It was drinking water out of a pond or something.
Yes.
And I said... The Triceratops, one of the most docile creatures of its time period. And, like, uproarious laughter with all my friends and stuff. And, like, looking back, it's like, okay, that's funny if we're in somebody's living room watching. But in a theater,
everyone had seen this one before.
Right. In a theater, shut your fucking mouth. But Sam, a guest on this podcast.
Oh, boy.
He was there. And I remember, either an older kid or a straight-up adult, I can't remember, but he punched Sam in the arm. And Sam was like, huh? And the guy was like, I'm here with my grandparents. They're trying to watch this fucking movie. And he was like, all right, man. Sorry. That's all I remember.
Excellent.
Yeah. Figured I'd share.
I appreciate it. It's a sharing time.
Yeah. The Ringer?
I saw
Johnny
that.
Knoxville.
I laugh at that movie, and then I feel bad that I'm laughing at that movie.
Isn't that just a South Park episode?
Yes, yeah, it is.
Do you think they, like, just paid South Park, like, can we just buy that script?
I don't know what came first.
Pretty sure I remember seeing the episode first.
Then yeah, sure. I have no idea.
But I could be wrong.
Fantastic Four, which is what I call my genitals.
I don't understand. Oh, because it's 4 inches.
Yeah, there you go.
What a fucking stallion. War of the Worlds, Stevie Spiels, Tommy Cruise. What's that little girl's name? She was in everything in like the early 2000s.
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah. Dakota Fanning. She's acting the living shit out of movies back then. You ever see I Am Sam?
No.
Holy shit. She's tearing it up in that movie.
That's the one with all the Beatles covers?
Yeah. Sean Penn pretending to be
Yeah.
challenged.
Cinderella Man?
That's Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. He's like, oh no, I lost my shoe!
Nice. My glass shoe!
Like, aren't you a boxer?
Yeah.
You should be wearing that in the ring anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna cut yourself, dude. How about man, not a lot came out this year, huh? The Island. Michael Bay's The Island. Also starring Ewan McGregor, I believe.
Robots.
Oh, Robots.
Robots.
Robot Williams.
It does.
How about Zathura? It's like Jumanji in space.
Yeah. Isn't it like a book?
I thought it was a game.
Oh, maybe
I
it is a
don't remember.
game. Chicken Little, which is also what I call my penis.
Wow, this guy's got a lot of names for his Chicken Little.
Nice.
Yeah. How about V for Vendetta? You ever see that?
No.
Pretty good.
Oh, great. Awesome. I'll take your word for it. Dinotopia, Quest for the Ruby Sunstone. How about this? Tom and Jerry, The Fast and the Furry. What do you think that's a play on?
I'm gonna go with the Scorpion King.
Okay. Oliver Twist, which is my favorite sex act.
Nice. And you say, "Please, sir, may I have another?" During that sex act, right?
Yes. Yes.
Pretty good stuff. The 40-Year-Old Virgin. A classique. A modern classique.
Oh, what is that about me?
You're not 40.
I won't even make it. Fierce People.
Like fierce?
Like fierce. Yeah, it's just you on the cover.
Ooh,
Nice.
fierce as fuck. Oh, Brokeback Mountain?
Oh,
Have you ever seen Brokeback Mountain?
No.
I have not either. And
Oh.
my wife swears it's one of the most beautiful movies of all time.
It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah,
At least that's
do
what I was
not
told.
Doubt it. I do not doubt it. Ang Lee?
Yes, they do it anally.
Nice. Excellent. Excellent joke.
Rent came out.
Let me tell you something about Rent.
200, 300, 400, 500s. That's a lot of hundreds. Hundreds in a year.
You gotta work on like base 10, dude. You gotta get some blocks going because those become thousands at some point.
6, 9, 3, 4, AIDS, 9, 8,
Uh-oh.
a
Snuck in an
thousand.
AIDS. You sneak in an AIDS?
Yeah,
Because everybody has AIDS.
yeah.
I saw. So my wife. That's another movie my wife like swears by, and she
It's
showed
not
it to
good.
me. And like, I was just like, Tay Diggs was their friend who was like, guys, you gotta pay rent, and they were like, fuck you, you're the man, and he's like, no, guys, that's how you fucking live in a society. You
can't
pay
just not-
rent, and then like the fucking main characters, like they get offered jobs, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I should take this. You're fucking broke, and you're mooching off everybody. Fucking take the job, asshole. And then at the end, spoiler alert, one of them seemingly dies of AIDS, and they're all like, oh my god, this is terrible. And then she like fucking rises up, and she's like, no guys, I'm okay. And then the movie ends. It's like, what is she fucking? Is she cured? Did she find the cure for AIDS? What is this movie?
It's based on a play.
Oh
Yeah, I've heard the play is really good. I did not enjoy the movie. I've never seen the play.
no, I knew it was based on a play. And the music was good for the most part.
I couldn't remember any of it.
I don't remember most of it, but there's one that Idina Menzel sings, and she's got the pipes, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, just rubbed me the wrong way that like Tay Diggs was the bad guy, and he's just like, no guys, like you're being dicks. And they're like, fuck you, idiot. This is bullshit. Like, that's just old man Andy. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, never saw it.
That's fun.
Son of the Mask,
Oh boy.
starring your favorite replacement for Jim Carrey, Jamie
Yeah.
Kennedy.
That specific.
Yeah.
The Ice Harvest.
What is that?
I don't know, a movie.
Hmm.
I saw it and I said it.
How about Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo?
I'd rather die. The
How
Man
about
with
Guess... I'm sorry, you go.
The Man with Samuel L. Jackson and Eugene Levy.
That is a strange combination.
Yeah, it is.
I'm assuming it's a comedy.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Huh. How about Guess Who? It's a remake of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Yeah, but switched
Modern
around.
remake. Yeah. I saw that in theaters.
Nice. Underclassmen with Nick Cannon, and if they redid that today, he would just be in school with all his kids.
Nice.
It's not even good. That wasn't even a good joke.
I don't remember the plot of Guess Who because I saw it with a lady.
Well, you just described it because you said it's Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. So if you saw that, you know what's happening.
Yeah, you're right. But that was just so you guys can mark your calendars. 2005 was Andy's sexual awakening.
No one needed to know that.
You're right. But I'm glad you do, you know? It's when I lost my veganity. I stopped being a vegan.
Nice.
How about Fun with Dick and Jane? That's
Cool.
what I was having. That's what I was having when I was watching Guess Who.
Nice.
You know
That's
what I'm
really
saying?
good. That's
I was
good
having
stuff.
fun with Dick and Jane, you understand?
That's good. That's really good. The movie Hitch came out. That movie, well, I did not enjoy it.
I don't remember, but you know what? Kevin James, guy's stand-up is excellent. But like everything he's done other than like King of Queens, I'm like, this sucks, dude. Do better. I know you can.
I know for a fact that you're
Yeah.
able to do better.
I've seen it. I gotta adjust my microphone.
Doom came out in 2005.
Oh, with Steven the Rock Schneebly.
Yep. Schneebly. Was that the last name you just said?
Yep.
Awesome, dude. That was really good.
That's from School of Rock. Did School of Rock come out in 2005?
Yeah, I haven't seen it on the list.
Damn it.
I think you're looking at the same list I am. Unless you're just listing movies by memory.
That would be incredible if I had that kind of memory. I got those kind of memories, though.
Nice.
I'm talking babies.
Nice. Lords of Dogtown.
I think. Oh, The Pacifier. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Vin Diesel?
You have, but refresh my memory, please.
Okay, so I say, "Hey, Vin," and he said,
Yeah.
and I
Okay.
was like, "Are you okay?" He was like, you know, it's just how we talk. I said, "Hey, you're looking Chronicles of Ridiculous."
Nice.
Yeah,
When did that movie come out?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
Okay. Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Oh, is that Medea?
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke, and then I was like, you know what? Let's not do it.
You know, people talk shit about Medea.
Well, the fictional character.
I haven't seen. Look, people talk shit about Tyler Perry and how many Medea movies that he makes. I've seen like 2 of them,
Okay.
and I find them pretty funny.
Okay. Good for you,
am
man.
I wrong? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I've never seen any of them.
All right, let me set one up. There was one where Medea goes through a drive-through, and she asked for something, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't have that," but they said it like with an attitude, and she was like, "Oh no," and she fucking drives her car like through the restaurant, the establishment, and chaos ensues. And I just remember like legitimately laughing out loud, and I said, "Why do people hate?"
I don't know what to tell you, man.
We should do a Medea block.
Oh.
If we did all of them, it would be like a year and a half of podcasts.
I'd hang myself.
Jesus, that's a gruesome way to go.
Like, I'd do a couple.
I would just stop doing them. I'd just be like, "Hey, Andy." I
if
can't
we
do this.
locked ourselves in, if we guaranteed we would do all of them, we couldn't go back on our word.
You're right. Also, it's weird to do comedies.
It is.
But then again, a lot of the Medea movies, they get serious at some point.
Well, that sucks. Why would I want to watch that? Thank You for Smoking also came out in 2005.
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. Thumbsucker, I think that's about you, came out.
Why would you say that?
Because you're a thumb sucker. I'll give you something to suck.
You tell someone who you think is a friend. Yeah. You tell them something in confidence. And then they fucking tell everyone. I'm fucking sick of it. I was merely acting, Robbie.
Very good.
Yeah.
The Pit Fighter, which is just a guy who fights armpits.
That's good stuff. Maybe we should get into Star Wars.
Real quick, Batman versus Dracula. I'm sorry, The Batman versus Dracula.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
I
let's
never really watched The Batman, but I hear good things.
The movie?
No, the cartoon.
I know, it's just confusing.
It is confusing because, hey, maybe there's too much Batman shit. You know? Speaking of Batman, R.I.P. Kevin Conroy.
Yeah. This is coming out long.
Yeah. Well, at the time of recording, this just happened.
Yeah.
And that is a loss. That sucks. That was like the best Batman, period. Anyway, Star Wars.
Well, let's get into Star Wars on that happy note. We open up. Yeah.
You know what? Before we start, what's your favorite Batman movie?
That's tough.
It is tough. There's a lot of, like, most Batman stuff is good.
Yeah. But I mean, it's also one of those weird things where it's like, I don't know, the best one is almost certainly The Dark Knight.
Right. And this doesn't just have to be live action, because my favorite Batman is not live action.
Oh, then I don't know. I have no idea. It's just, I don't know. It's tough to gauge. It's tough to just be like, hey, out of all these movies, because, like, I don't know, you can't really compare the live action to the cartoons, and you can't really compare all the live action. Like, you can't compare The Dark Knight to, like, Batman 66.
No, those are not.
But, like, if I'm just hanging out on a Friday night and someone said to me, hey, which would you rather watch? It might be Batman 66.
Yeah, depending on the mood, yeah, for sure.
So, like, it's tough to just go and be like, oh, this one is definitively my favorite Batman movie, is my cop-out answer.
Okay. Well, like douchebag, I asked you a question because I wanted to answer the question myself.
Good.
You know, as douches do.
I wish moderators at debates did that.
Yeah.
They ask the question and then just give another, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Then at the end they go, and your winner is me.
Boo. But Mask of the Phantasm is my favorite Batman anything ever. It's
very good.
Fucking flawless. It's also like a Batman movie. Like, it was about Batman and Bruce Wayne. And it's just so good. It's one of my favorite anythings ever on the earth. But yeah, Star Wars. Let's get into that. That's why people are here, right?
So we open up, we learn that General Grievous has kidnapped Palpatine, and it's like, I wish we could have seen that.
Did they mention General Grievous at all in the other two movies?
He might have mentioned him in passing.
Okay.
But I think this is definitely the first time they've shown him in the movies.
Yes. My first note, and I had to cross it out, but I left it in because I think it's funny, is a coughing robot?
Yeah.
Question mark? What? And then, you find out he's organic. But
yeah, you find out he's organic, but
yeah, but at first I was like, that is a sickly robot. What?
Yeah.
What?
Robot has tuberculosis.
Yeah, he's got the consumption.
He went out collecting too much money for the Dutch the fucking whatever gang.
Vanderlyn,
there we go.
We're gonna go to Tahiti and we're gonna become mango farmers, Arthur. So the first 20 minutes of this movie, I think, are better than anything in the first two movies.
It goes on way too long, but I do agree that it's good.
Yeah, and like that first shot of where it's following Obi-Wan and Anakin's ship for like a full like minute and a half is awesome. Just looks great. There's shit happening in the background. It's just very good.
Well, during that opening battle, one dude's ship explodes, and you watch, and you can see his body go flying off into space.
Later.
You do. There are so many hilarious deaths in this movie that I'm going to mention as I remember them. No, that opening scene is cool, but it just, like I said, it goes on really long. The droids come across as fucking useless a lot of the time.
Yeah, especially in this movie.
They're
Yeah.
like just getting in the way until R2 maliciously melts some other droids.
Yeah, and you know what? I remember last time I said I don't give a shit about R2 or C3PO. I take it back about R2. He has proved his worth. It's a very useful companion to have.
Yeah.
C3PO can suck it though. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Get out of here. So Anakin gets the rematch with Dooku.
Yes.
Now he's like, I'm twice as powerful as I was before. And Dooku's response is like, "Oh, twice the arrogance,
Twice
the fall." Like great stuff. I was like, nice. And then he got to get his hands chopped off.
Yeah, both of his hands, and the look on Christopher Lee's face.
He's like, "Oh fuck,"
which is exactly the look you would have if both of your hands just got sliced.
How am I gonna crank my hog? That was what he was thinking for sure.
Yeah, well, he can self-fillet. He's a Sith.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He
uses Jedi powers to just bend that far.
Yeah. So like Dooku and Grievous were all in cahoots with
Palpatine, yes.
Palpatine. Okay.
So Dooku is Palpatine's
apprentice.
Yes. Yeah. And Dooku trained Grievous to use a lightsaber.
Right. So Grievous wasn't a Sith.
No.
He was just a guy who happened to have...
Grievous was a lizard creature.
Oh, okay.
Grievous was a weird, like, lizard creature. They don't explain any of this in the movie, by the way.
Where do they explain it? In the supplementary?
Yeah, in, like, the cartoons and shit, and, you know, all the other stuff you have to follow if you want to know, if you want to be a virgin. So, because when they rip open Grievous, and you're like, that's a heart. That robot has a heart.
And then, like, they zoom in on his face. So oh, that's regular.
Yeah, that's like, those are eyes and shit.
He's got skin and shit.
Yeah.
But, like...
So he was like a lizard creature or some shit.
Yeah.
And he just kept getting hurt so bad. They just kept replacing body parts.
You could just be a robot.
Yeah, basically. That's why he was just a heart and eyes until Obi-Wan shot him in the fucking heart, which also exploded, and he shot it several times.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, we
jumped ahead
going back to where Dooku gets his hands chopped. I like how when Palpatine's like, do it. Which, that delivery is fucking gold.
And he's sitting there with both lightsabers like around his head, and you're like, oh, dude's fucked. That is a fucked man right there.
But like, he says, do it. And Dooku looks at him like, what? What? And then Anakin, like, it barely takes any fucking...
No convincing.
He's just like, all right.
And another hilarious death because you see Dooku's head rolling around in the back. And
then, like, Anakin's response is just like, I shouldn't have done that. Like, you just beheaded a man. You just executed a man. And your first thought is, I shouldn't have done that. Should have been like, oh my fucking God, what have I done?
I have just decapitated this man. But then again, I don't blame Anakin. He cut his arm off. I'd also be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm cutting his head off.
Yeah. Also, at this point, he's killed women and children, as he did in the off-screen in the second movie. So, like,
exactly.
All right, he's got the taste for blood. He's okay. This isn't much shark.
I do like that Grievous just collects lightsabers. That's a cool aspect.
Yeah.
That like but that's another thing. Like, would have liked to see him killing some Jedi. Like, you could have used that boring second movie to show Grievous like slaughtering Jedi and make him a powerful dude. But no, you got to watch the cartoons. You got to be an adult who goes home after school and watches cartoons. Sorry, no, I fuck women, George Lucas. I was also 16 when this came out, but still.
I mean, I mean, like right away, this movie has a completely different like air about it. Like it's just better. It's
Well,
like
there's
more
nothing
well
but
done.
quips for the first 20 minutes. Like during the fights, it's all quips.
Yeah.
Because Anakin calls fucking Grievous, "Oh, you're shorter than I expected." He's a robot.
Yeah, he's also a huge robot.
Yeah, like you're calling him shorter than he expected. Also, the robot when he's like flying away, he turns to no one and says, "Time to abandon ship."
Yeah.
Who are you talking to? Why
It
was
would have
this
been funny.
robot programmed to have wit?
It would be funny if he like turned. He was like, "Time to." Oh, well, no one's here.
But
Just
like,
kept going.
who's he talking? He wasn't talking to anyone. At one point, a droid says "ow." That's another note.
Yeah. Yes,
An
I noticed that,
ow.
and
I
I
was like,
did not like
what?
that. Yeah. I like how Palpatine is like not even pretending to be a good guy anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like he's just like, I feel like they're onto me, so let me just lean into it. Do it.
Well, when that thing falls on Obi-Wan, it looks horrible, first off. That thing looks
Yes.
so
Yeah.
bad when it fell on that doll, that scarecrow dressed as Obi-Wan
Yeah.
Kenobi. I did like that Anakin was like, I'm not leaving him.
Yeah, because Anakin is still very much conflicted at this point. I mean, he's more towards the light side. Is it light side or just like good guys or what is it?
Yeah, the light show.
Okay, he's a good guy at this point, and I don't know. I feel like this movie's doing a slow burn, and it's doing it pretty well until the turn just happens, and it's like, oh, okay, that's how
And
you're doing it.
and boy does it happen.
Yeah, it. I don't know. It's just it lack like at first it's like, wow, this has subtlety. Like seeds are being planted, and then it's just like, fuck it, let's just. He's a bad guy now. He's a bad guy.
Well, they went, oh shit, we have an hour left.
Yeah. um, I think Hayden Christensen's best acting is when Padme tells him she's pregnant, because he's like, oh, and she's like, is that not good news? And he pauses. He's like, it's great. It's great news.
Wouldn't it be funny
I
if
was
they
like, that is real. That's some real acting. That's good.
yeah. Anakin, I'm pregnant, and you hear in the background, dun dun dun. Anakin gets mad at Padme. She's like, "Yo, can you talk to Palpatine about ending the war, maybe?" He's like, "No."
Yeah, he's like, he's my friend. All right. Just people are dying all over the galaxy, Anakin.
But all right, he knows what's best. Okay, okay,
All
fuck.
right. And that's the thing. Like, I don't remember. Does Anakin have any interactions with Palpatine before this movie?
Yeah,
When? And what
during
are
the
they?
second movie,
How's that interaction go?
they just talk like, "Anakin, I think I like you. You have a lot of power." He hands him a note. He's like, "Do you like me?" With checks, yes or no. He goes, "Anakin, please answer the question." He's like, "Why are you talking like that?"
Do it. But because this like love he has for Palpatine, it kind of comes out of nowhere to me. It seems unearned. Like Palpatine's just like, hey, you're pretty cool, and he's like,
Well,
oh, Daddy.
well, what we're watching now is like the end of. We didn't see 10 years
Yeah,
between episode 1 and 2. There was nothing. They're like, oh, we're
right.
not gonna, well, you'll read the comics and shit. I'm like, no, I'm not going to
Yeah,
do that. And then
yeah,
they were
it's
like, all right, well, okay, well, he did a lot of. They love each other now. He really
yeah.
likes this guy. Awesome, great,
But like
thanks.
they do a good job of building their relationship a little bit. Like hearing that, like, because I don't know if it's unclear if Palpatine is putting the images of Padme dying in his head, or he just sees that anyway, and he knows he sees that, so he uses the information he has to like pull him into the dark side. Like, hey, I know, there was a Sith Lord who had this power. He could like stop people from dying. He could like create life and all this shit. Does that sound pretty cool to you? And Anakin's like, that's exactly what I need to
Yeah,
stop my wife from dying. So it's like It's unclear if Palpatine is putting all those pieces in place, or if he's just like it's like happenstance, and he's like, "Oh, I could use this to my advantage." I
I
don't know.
think he's. I have no idea.
I would like to think that he's putting those
Yeah.
images in his mind.
Hey, send us an email. Let us know. roidsreview@gmail.com.
Yeah, George Lucas, send us an
Yeah.
email.
And some money.
Oh, please, please.
Anakin talks to Yoda about it, and Yoda's basically like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, he goes, just train yourself to rid yourself of like all attachments to anything and anyone. And he's like, well, I have a wife and she's pregnant. So fuck you, Yoda. Just don't worry about it.
Well, I mean,
Fuck you,
Yoda doesn't know that he
Yoda.
has a pregnant wife.
Yeah,
Yoda
but he
seems to know
senses it.
everything else.
Yoda senses that he's conflicted all the time. He's always like, "Oh, he's hiding something." He feels that's why he tells him to rid himself of things
Yeah.
because he knows he feels something for someone. And it's like, Yoda, fuck you. You have
Jerk off, you must.
also all the love stuff is
Sucks.
fucking rough.
It's
Like,
so
they're, like,
bad.
Arguing over like, I love you more. No, I love you more. It's like, yuck. You make me sick.
Icky, icky, poo poo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, if written differently, it would be like, oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I
they're in love.
feel so bad for Natalie Portman in this movie.
Why is that?
She's so good. She's a great actress.
Yes, she is.
But she was working with nothing here.
Yes, but you know what? When it comes like to the end, she brings it, and even in all the flashbacks when she's like, "Anakin, help me! I'm dying over here." It's like, oh, there's some acting. Like,
Yes. But
it's
again, because
just-
she's a great actress.
right?
But this dialogue was shit.
Yes, it is. It is
Written
But you
by
know
a
what? I
man who
think-
doesn't know how to love.
Yeah, a man who is clearly strange.
Yeah.
Like the
Flight logs.
what?
He was on the flight logs. What?
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, you can't even say his name. He who must not be named.
Harry Potter and the Black Book of Names.
Nice. Harry Potter and the Pizzagate. But
Harry Potter and the Island of Children.
Yeah, well, we're getting closer. We get a little too close. They're all pedophiles.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince Andrew.
Nah. You killed it. Absolutely, absolute gold. Okay, so the train yourself to get rid of all your attachments, but he can't because he's in love. That's like good writing.
Yeah.
Like this movie, it gets into where I get it now. Like, oh, this is why people like this because it has good stuff in it. And like Palpatine slowly planting all those seeds until they sprout suddenly.
Yeah.
But like all that is very good. Like all that, like when he goes to the opera with him, it's just like very.
It just looked like
subtly-
Bubbles.
Yeah,
At first I was like, are they just watching Bubbles?
but like the way, I forget the actor's name. The guy who plays Palpatine.
Ian McDermott.
Yes, he's playing it in such like a sophisticated, like Shakespearean kind of way, and then like what he's bouncing off of is Hayden Christensen just being like, "No way," and it's like,
Wow.
yeah. And he's like, "Well, how would I obtain that kind of power?" And he's like, "Oh my god, you
Well,
hear
Anakin's
how
a
I'm
fucking
saying my
idiot.
lines?"
Anakin's a
Yeah.
fucking idiot in this, though.
Yes, he is.
And I'm convinced that wasn't all Hayden Christensen. I think that's George Lucas wrote and like, yo, seem like you're fucking clueless all the time.
Right, like but he's also like super capable,
Yeah.
so it doesn't match.
Well, like when Obi-Wan tells Anakin that hey, report back to me about the Chancellor, he very clearly explains to Anakin why he wants him to do that. And Anakin's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's like, he very clearly just laid out to you that they don't trust this guy. It very clearly laid out to you that they think he's trying to steal power. I don't get it.
Yeah.
He
But
says
he's my
nice things to
friend.
me.
Yeah, I trust him completely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but you don't trust me? I fucking raised you.
I know from when you were a boy.
But a wee lad. So when they're on the ship and Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and Yoda are talking about uh if they think Anakin will come through for them, Obi-Wan says, "He will not let me down. He never has." And all I picture is the Always Sunny in Philadelphia title card with the music. It is like Anakin lets Obi-Wan down. You know? Oh, Padme suggests the plot of the last 3 movies to Anakin. She's like, "Oh, what if the government that we're a part of is actually
Yeah.
becoming the thing we're fighting?" It's
And
like,
then
"Oh,
she
you mean the last 3 movies?"
she
Yeah.
looked at the camera and went, "Just in case you guys haven't been watching,
Yeah.
just in case you all need to be caught
Recap.
up."
Yeah.
Well, like, it's funny because they could use those scrolls to do that if they wanted to, but they
Yeah.
don't. Instead, like, oh, by the way, 3 years have passed. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's what's happened the last 3 years.
Yeah. That's lazy.
What?
Yeah, that's lazy, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The classic saying, tell, don't show, right?
Exactly. That's why I'm gonna tell you my penis. When Yoda meets
What?
when Yoda meets one of the Wookiees, or when the Wookiees are fighting, one of them does a Tarzan yell for no reason. There's an audible I was like, why are we doing this?
Strange.
Why are we doing this, guys?
I hated the fact that, I mean, again, I'm not too familiar with it, but everybody knows Chewbacca.
Yeah.
But like they make it a point for him to be like, "And thank you, Chewbacca." Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
For
okay,
no
no,
reason.
we all get it. Okay, this is connected to those other 3 movies. Yeah,
But it's like you didn't need to say that. All the Wookiees look alike.
yeah.
Shit. Oh shit. My Twitter. Oh,
He's
fuck.
canceled. He's canceled. Comes through on Twitter.
Oh
You
my
just
god.
get a tweet from
Yo,
Chewbacca.
this guy's really mad. It says
Oh my god, that's. Can you even say that?
I don't know.
Now that guy's canceled.
Yeah. Oh. I translated it on Apple Translate. What they said, he said, "Hey, that's our word." The scene when Obi-Wan goes and meets the aliens when he's looking for Grievous. Well, first of all, when they're trying to figure out who's gonna go find Grievous, the guy who never like is there, the guy who's always coming in by like the hologram, goes, "I think Kenobi should go." Thanks, asshole.
Yeah. Where have you been?
Yeah, you haven't been here once, and you're gonna go, "Hey, I think this guy should go." It's like, yeah, I'm sure you do work from home. I have a medical exemption to work from home. On a
What do I
fucking
got
golf
here?
course.
All right. Yeah.
But that scene between Obi-Wan when he talks to the alien is cool, and the alien's like, "He's here."
Yeah. He's like, he gets it real close. Like, they're all here. They're gonna kill us all.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
We're being
That was
held
cool.
hostage. That was shit. That was really
Yeah.
cool. And then he rides a dinosaur.
Yes, he does.
Like, it was
There's
cool, but he rode a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah. And it was like,
And meanwhile, during, you just see like droids, again, silly violence. They're just droids randomly getting run over during this point.
yeah,
Like,
they're
you see the
completely
alien
useless.
creatures, but like even the alien creatures are just like standing there and then just get run over by the dinosaur.
Yeah.
And they vocalize. You hear a lot of like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
as people fall.
There's Wilhelm screams.
Yeah, throughout the movie.
Yeah. So I got here. They show Obi-Wan the council, Obi-Wan again, and Padme all tell Anakin to watch out for the senator, like you said.
Mhm.
And to all of them, he's like, "Nah, he's a great guy." Like, hey, remember when he told you to behead the old man? Yeah, he's a great guy.
That?
Do it.
Well, then they're finally talking. Palpatine and Anakin are talking, and Palpatine's like, "Yeah, the dark side of the Force has some great benefits." And he's like, "Oh wow, it's pretty cool on the dark side of the Force. He's like, I'm just not getting what you're saying. He goes, I'm a Sith. Anakin, I am a Sith.
Yeah,
I have been trying to tell you for the last 3 movies, I am a Sith Lord.
And then he's like, well, then you're under arrest. He's like, Anakin, Anakin. You liked everything I said until this point, man.
You were agreeing with me until I just admitted it. You are an idiot.
Yeah.
And Obi-Wan and Grievous are still on that chase, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, that'll happen, so they're still running.
Yeah. Anakin is only useful to Palpatine because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Palpatine is great. It's funny to watch him act next to Anakin. Like, this guy is timing all his dialogue in unique ways and with personality. And then Anakin's like, I don't know what to say. Flat as the earth itself.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, Andy, no.
And speaking of flat earth.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah. Palpatine obviously is the apprentice to the guy, to the Sith Lord who, you know, that he's talking about. I forget his name.
Darth.
Something.
Plagueis.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Darth Plagueis.
Like, he was definitely his apprentice, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So he taught him everything he knows or whatever.
Yeah, except apparently had a cheat death because the minute Anakin, like, he's like transformed, he's like, oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Only one guy was able to do it, and I'm not quite sure how to do it.
How to do it. Is Mace Windu the strongest of all the Jedi?
No, but he's more killy.
Who's the strongest? Is it Yoda?
It's me. No, yeah, I guess Yoda. God. I don't know. I've no. It's actually like, no. It's Anakin's the strongest.
Oh yeah, but like Mace Windu made short work of Palpatine.
Palpatine's a bitch.
Yeah, but Yoda couldn't beat him.
He also has electric hands. Zap, 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 zap.
Yeah, but so did Dooku.
Because they're evil. I guess if you're evil, you have electric hands.
I think that the dark side is more powerful.
That's very possible.
It lacks balance, so like you go crazy or something.
Well, I think most Jedis, they do like a defense thing and don't go on the attack, where Windu was like, no, I'm going to go on the attack. I'm a killy boy.
Because like Palpatine fucking makes real short work of the other three Jedi that.
Oh, those guys who.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I can't. They're dead. The people I've never seen before.
Yeah, and then Mace Windu's just like, nah, dude, I'm the real deal.
Yeah, during that whole fight, Palpatine just keeps snarling like a dog.
Yeah,
he just keeps like chill.
That CGI is rough. Like with the face replacement on the stunt double, that's straight up bad. But it was cool to see him like jump around, even though it's not him.
Jump up, and get down, right?
Yep. So
Palpatine gives him the name Darth Vader.
Yeah, he says Darth Vader.
And the whole arena stood up and went, yeah!
But they all
there it is!
The world's largest simultaneous orgasm. People were ankle deep.
Oh,
in the theaters.
It was a bad day.
Yeah, no, it was rough. Palpatine planting the visions of a dying Padme in Anakin's mind, and then telling him that there's power that he could gain by joining the dark side to prevent it is great writing. That is good. Why wasn't this shit there in the beginning? It's like he just put all the good shit in the last movie. Like a smart villain, not just some random who's like, I actually work for the real bad guy, but you don't know him yet. Like, what is this, a fucking video game?
Yes. It's selling toys.
There are a lot of video games.
Yeah. It's just trying to sell toys.
Yeah.
Execute Order 66.
That's so good. The way this dude delivers lines is
everything is so execute Order 66.
I've been saying that to my wife. Like, and she's like, "What is that?" 'Cause she didn't watch it with me. She was after the first one. She was like, "Yeah, you take these movies on your own. I'm good. I'm good on that."
Execute Order 69. You're laying on your back,
Nice.
buck ass, naked.
She's like, "Nah, I'm gonna sleep on the couch." Okay. Um, when Obi-Wan drops in on Grievous and he says, "Hello there,"
Oh, yeah.
which I understand is iconic. I know a lot of the dweebs are into that, right?
Yeah.
And he's completely surrounded, right? By like all the bad guys. And Grievous, for some reason, just tells like 3 of them. He's like, "Kill him." And the 3 go, and Obi-Wan is just very quickly dispatching them. And it's like, you just should have told everyone, "Hey, shoot him."
Yeah.
You know, like they do to all the other Jedi when Order 66 goes through. It's like you overwhelm them with lasers and they die. But for some reason, he's just like, "You 3, get him."
Only
Like,
you
what,
3 attack
what are you
him.
doing?
Cough, cough, cough.
And then he's like, I'll handle this. And he's got the 4 arms. That's when it
Yeah.
gets fucking cool.
I mean,
That's
and also his death scene is awesome.
yes.
As his just insides just burn.
Yeah. I mean, he almost got him. He almost got Obi-Wan. And then
Yeah.
Obi-Wan was like, I guess I gotta shoot him with this laser. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
If only they did something with Grievous.
I know.
Other than introduce him, be like, "Look how cool he is," and then kill him.
Yeah, no backstory,
Okay.
no nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's a 4-armed robot with a heart who can use 4 lightsabers at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, is that interesting? Yeah, watch the show, asshole. Oh, you want to see more interesting stuff? Yeah, sit your fat ass on the couch, eat your cheese puffs, and watch Star Wars, you fat pieces of fuck.
Pieces of fuck.
Yeah.
The CGI in this movie, for the most part, is excellent. But like certain things, like that thing falling on Obi-Wan, like you said, the fight, like the way the Emperor looks in the fight, it looks rough.
My problem with the CGI is when they cut to these basically cartoons of not when they're showing like space cities, but instead of hiring extras, they shown all the clones wearing their helmets, and it's clearly a cartoon.
Yeah. Even like
that
the
looks like
close-ups.
shit.
When the guy like took off his helmet, it was like
Yeah.
that's clearly a CGI helmet, and it looks weird.
Well, it looks weird because if you notice all the clones, they literally just recreated the same guy over and over
It's
again.
just copy paste. Yeah.
But instead of doing it on a green screen, like they could have done and just filmed the guy like 5 times, because there's a scene where he's talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
And it literally just looks like a PlayStation 2 video game standing next to him.
It's rough. It's rough. But for the most part, this movie looks great.
Yeah.
Is it funny that Mace Windu fell out of a window?
Yes.
Okay. You think they did that on purpose?
I think so, yes. Do you think Mace Windu's still alive? Some people think he's still alive just because they want to believe that.
I think if Disney
wants him to be, he will
wants
be.
him to be, he will show up. And he'd have a big robot hand.
Oh, yeah. Everyone gets a big robot hand.
Yeah.
Or a blaster. He should get a blaster. Kapew, kapew.
Yeah, that would be cool. That switch, like, it's just too... Because Anakin's on the fence. And, like, he even tells, like, when Palpatine's like, I'm the Sith guy.
Yeah.
That you've been looking for. Do it.
And
he's like, okay, well, you're under arrest. And then he's like, Anakin, why don't you sleep on it? And he's like, okay. And he goes right to Mace Windu. And he's like, yo, he's the Sith Lord. And Mace Windu's like, oh, okay, I'm going to go fucking kill him. And then Anakin is like stewing on it. And he's like, wait, if he's the only guy who could save Padme, I need him alive. So he goes there. Understandable. But he kills Mace Windu, or chops Mace Windu's hand off, and then he gets zapped.
Yeah.
And then he just surrenders to Palpatine. He's just like, I'll do anything you ask. Like, what? Why?
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions, Andy. Come on.
I don't know, man. He's like, as long
Because
as you
he's a
say
bad
Padme,
dude.
but it's like, I don't know. And I think it's weird that even at the very end, when he becomes Darth Vader, like the Darth Vader we know,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "What happened to Padme?" And
You killed
yeah,
her.
Palpatine's like, "Oh, she's dead, dude. That was you." And he's just like, "No." But like, at that point, wouldn't he be like, "Well, I'm just gonna fucking scorch earth. They're gonna kill everyone."
You'd think. You really would think.
But he's just like, "All right, I'll just be a lapdog then."
Yeah. That's all he is for the
Yeah,
next 3 movies is just a lapdog. A bark bark, a bark bark bark.
yeah.
Or should I say yip yip yip?
I would say bark bark. That's a big dude.
Okay. Yo, Anakin, I don't know if you know this. He killed a lot of kids.
Yeah, that's like the switch is like okay, but then like he shows up to like where all the younglings on. They're like, what's going on? And they're like, oh fuck, like oh he's killing kids.
Oh, he went all the way evil.
Yeah, like there's no coming back.
Yeah. And then they just kill a bunch of Jedis, which is funny, I guess. I don't know why. Just funny. Vader just kills bureaucrats. Because now we can
Yeah,
call him
and
Vader. But he's
that's
like,
another
go kill them, and he's like, all right. And he goes to that
yeah
fireplace.
yeah, but like that's another instance where the droids are like completely useless because like he just starts killing them, and the droids are just standing there. They're like, oh shit,
Beep
he's
boop
gonna
boop beep boop beep.
yeah, like what do you shoot him? Like do something. And then like the last bureaucrat guy, he's like, wait, Palpatine, we had a deal or something. I forget what he says.
Yeah, he goes, this is peace or something like that.
Yeah, it was gonna bring peace, but like the way Palpatine rules is through constant war. So it's like, all right, I don't like another country. I know.
Ultimate power.
Unlimited
unlimited
power.
Damn it.
Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. That guy is just hamming it up. And I love it.
Padme goes to Anakin, you're going down a path I can't follow after he's already killed children.
Yeah, and does she know that he killed children?
I think so.
Didn't Obi-Wan tell her?
Yeah, I think so. He's like, Padme, by the way.
He killed the younglings. And she's like, no.
Ooh.
That gets her going? And Padme's into some weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, so how many kids have you killed? Excuse me?
During the Obi-Wan and Anakin fight in the control room, like on the Fire Planet, you see so many dead bodies left over from Anakin. Yeah. Like, it's so... I think I like that attention to detail, but it's also funny watching them, like, step over all the dead bodies.
I like how, like, right before the fight, I like how first of all, Obi-Wan snuck on because he knew Padme wouldn't let him go.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. And, like, Obi-Wan actually legitimately cares for Padme and the unborn children. He's like, no, they need to live on. I liked all that. And I think the last part of them, like right after Order 66 goes through, that's where the movie is like at its best. Because it's nothing, it's like focused, it's like laser focused, and it's like emotionally driven. There's stakes. It's great.
You know what I thought was weird?
What?
Like, you're right. We have all these stakes, all this, like, it's moving at a clip at this point, and then he chokes Padme, and then Obi-Wan slips over where Padme was held up in the air.
What do you mean?
Because she was wet from being choked.
Oh my god. Robbie.
She let out a little moan.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He really Trevor Bowered her.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I like the I like how Anakin is like he's like kind of feeble-minded and like so like he can't handle the dark side. He just fucking cracks.
Yeah.
So like he's just killing kids, and then like when Padme's like, this isn't how this was supposed to be. Like democracy is dead, dude. what are you doing? And he's like, well,
I love democracy.
but like Anakin's just like, well, no, it's cool because I'm the strongest now, so I'll just kill Palpatine and
Yeah.
then we'll rule. And
Which
she's
comes out
like,
of nowhere.
yeah. And she's like, what? That's not what I don't think you understand any of this. And then he's like, you don't understand me. And he chokes her, and like he sees Obi-Wan, and he's like, you turned her against me. And he's like, no, you did that when you killed all the kids, Anakin.
Yeah.
You're being a bad dude.
You fucking psychopath.
Yeah. And then while this is happening, Yoda is just fucking sucking farts against Palpatine, just fucking losing. And then when he loses, he's like, well, I guess that's it.
And he talks way too much.
He fucking bounces.
Go into exile, I must.
Yeah, like, why don't you try again, dude? Everyone is counting on you. Literally, everyone in the galaxy is counting on you. You're like, nah, I almost died.
We are.
Like, just fucking go back. You're stronger than him, I feel like. Like, what's the problem here, Yoda, you fucking bitch?
Get yours, get out, I must.
Yeah. Yeah, turns out. Anyway, the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin, it's very good. It's a little too long though.
And it's absolutely hilarious that Obi-Wan cuts Anakin's fucking legs off.
Yes. I do like how during the fight they're getting like sweaty and dirty.
Yeah.
Like it's like a drag out fight, and I like a good like drag out fight. And they're like evenly matched. If anything, Anakin's got a little more of an edge on him.
Yeah.
Until like again, Anakin is cracked at this point. Obi-Wan is even like, hey man, don't do that, because I'm gonna chop your fucking legs off.
Yeah, like I will do it.
And he's like, I'm more stronger than you could ever imagine. He's like, you just say more stronger? He's like, no.
I'm gonna do a big jump.
He's like, don't do it. I'm gonna chop your legs off. I'm doing it. All right. Slice.
There's also plenty of room to the left and right of me to jump.
Yeah.
Thank God you're gonna try to jump directly over me, but also not too high.
Yeah.
Even though we've seen you jump like 60 feet in the air at times.
Yeah, you could fucking fly, essentially. Although, Obi-Wan, you did this to Darth Maul, and Darth Maul didn't react. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, he chops his legs off, and he's like, you were the chosen one. Yeah. I loved you. And he's like, I hate you. He's like bursting into flames. It's pretty gruesome shit.
It looks brutal. It looks like it looks good, but I'm like, oh,
yeah,
that's a nightmare.
It's like I feel like this is the probably the farthest they could go with the PG-13 rating, because that shit is pretty gruesome, but fitting. It was cool. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, this movie was a lot more fun than the first two.
Yeah. And like things finally come to a head, whereas like they were aimless in the first two, like absolutely aimless. Like, where is any of this going?
Yeah.
But yeah, then I didn't like how Padme dies of a broken heart.
Well, they never actually say that. That's just the excuse
Fucking
George Lucas gives.
Shakespeare. She's like, they're like, her vitals are fine, but she's lost the will to live. Doesn't she have 2 kids?
Isn't that enough will to live?
Yeah, what the
you
fuck,
deadbeat?
Dude? Yeah. I don't know. It's again, it's good. Like, I think it's at its core, it's a good story. The execution is where it falls flat at times. But even this one, I think a lot of it was executed pretty well. I think it would have done better in somebody else's hands, but still, I would watch this movie again.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, this is a fun movie.
Yeah.
All right, get mad at us, nerds. RoydsReview@gmail.com. Tweeted us at TheRoydsBand. How could you like Revenge of the Sith? Beep, 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 beep.
I feel like...
those are the droids writing to us. Beep, bop, boop, beep, bop.
Beep, bop, bop, bop. Don't Star Wars fans like the third one?
I have no idea. I don't talk to people. I did like that scene when Palpatine was looking into Anakin and Padme's room going, do it.
Yep. Execute order 66. They were like, what? He's like, nothing. Continue to do it.
Hey, did you hear that?
Well,
There's
that's
heavy
Palpatine. He's
breathing
my
coming
friend.
from outside the door.
Yeah.
Just ignore me.
I don't really understand why the lightning just made him look like a big weirdo.
I don't know.
Unless that's like
I
his
was
true
left
form.
scarred from
Yeah.
the fight. It's like, okay.
My resolve remains, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think I look bad, you should see the other guy.
Nice. Well, I wonder if that's like his true form, like the dark side, like fucking makes you look like a big scary guy, and he was hiding his form. But I don't know. I don't think so.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll all be explained to us in the next fucking 6 movies.
Yeah. Probably not. I never really like when there's like a clear cut line, like good and evil. You know, like because that's not how anything. It's not how anything works. Like there's always like a gray area, and to be like join the
I remember
dark
when you
side,
said
like,
this about World War II.
no, Robbie, no, Robbie, no. But like it, like join the dark side, like the dark, like it's just so like become evil. The good is for the weak. It's like, come on, what is this? A Saturday morning cartoon?
Yes. It's basically what it is.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
basically what it is, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I like it nonetheless. Again, I like this movie. The first two can suck it. I will never watch those again. They're boring, and they smell bad. But this one's good. This one's good. I had a good time. Do you have anything else to say about this?
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. But that's it.
Do it. Do you have any questions?
How long was Padme pregnant for? Like, hadn't Anakin allegedly been gone for months?
Yeah, and she's not showing when he comes back. But then, like, I don't know, the time frame isn't clear in this movie. I'd
They
like
come
to
out.
think.
They come out as aliens. Oh fuck.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know.
Questions.
How did Anakin get that scar on his face?
Oh, that's explained on the cartoon, Andy. Watch the cartoon. Stop having sex with women. Stop having a social life. Sit there, eat Cheetos, and then masturbate with Cheeto dust.
I don't want to do any of that.
Well, that's what you have to do if you want to know what's going on in the extended Star Wars universe, like a real chud.
Chud?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the first word that came to mind. I don't even know what it means. It might have been a racial slur that I just said.
Uh-oh.
How fucking dumb is Anakin that he didn't at one point say to Palpatine, wait a second, are you a Sith? Like, Palpatine's going on and on about how strong the dark side is and all this stuff. And not once was he like, you know what? Wait. Are you the Sith we've been looking for? Has that been you?
Man, you sure do hate the Jedi.
Like, not once is he like, huh, what an idiot butt.
Yeah.
Questions.
Is Padme still a senator? Because, like, what is she doing?
Well, they give like a line at the beginning of the movie where they're like, yes, they wanted me to remain on after my 2 terms as senator because I was so good, but I opted just to go back to being queen.
So she's queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like I have no idea. She went from being a queen to a senator and then back to being a queen. I have no fucking clue how this works.
She doesn't do anything in this movie other than like be pregnant and die.
Well, that's all women do, Andy.
Uh-oh.
Questions. Oh, by the way, this is the Andrew Tate podcast. Do you think Palpatine was like angry or disgusted or confused after Anakin killed all the kids? Like, he was like, wait, you did what? The kids. We could have put them on the dark side. We could. I'm not gonna kill the kids.
So you think Anakin was just like, let me just kill these kids?
Anakin was like, I'm gonna do my part. Yeah. And he was like, Anakin, that was the easiest kill.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Because I don't like Palpatine wasn't like kill all the children. Like
maybe that's part of Order 66.
But like it just felt like it was Anakin specifically marching into that room.
Right.
Because you would have thought they could have sent in droids to do it.
Yeah.
Like it felt like Anakin was like, I want to do this one.
Yeah. I mean, he's killed kids before.
Master Skywalker, what's going on? Oh, Master Skywalker, what a big lightsaber you have. Questions.
I just wanted to be known that I didn't like any of that. I didn't like that at all. Why does Yoda walk with a cane when we've seen him like jump around, do flips and shit? Like I would imagine doing flips and shit is way less complicated way more complicated than walking.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need a fucking cane?
Insurance fraud I am committing.
I feel like Yoda is just letting everyone down.
Oh yeah. Well, in the last one, remember he was like,
"Oh, sleep on it, I will."
Yeah.
What?
What happened to your infinite wisdom, you little green piece of shit?
Ooh,
And then like
sit there and do nothing. We must.
and like when it comes to fighting Palpatine, he's like, I almost died, so I'm not gonna try that again. Fucking baby bitch.
Questions.
Kind of. I mean, we kind of touched on it. My question is the dark side more powerful than the Jedi?
Oh, I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
But like the Jedi are a little more smug about it, you know?
Yeah. Like, boo, 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 boo.
Yeah. We're better than you.
Hey, you want to do some trivia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how long was George Lucas's original cut of this movie? Was it 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 4 hours, or 4.5 hours?
3.5 hours.
It was 4 hours.
I would not have finished this movie.
Apparently, the opening scene, like where they're rescuing Palpatine, by the time they rescued Palpatine, that was already an hour into the movie. And apparently they took the footage, because they shot it, took that footage and put it in a video game.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, finish this line. Flying is for blank. The birds, Jedi, droids, Sith.
The birds?
It's droids.
Okay. Are droids flying, or?
Yeah, they fly the ships most of the time. A lot of time.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Who was supposed to be the voice of General Grievous? Was it Jeff Bridges, Gary Oldman, Leonardo DiCaprio, or Javier Bardem?
Gary Oldman.
Correct. Did you know that, or did
Yeah,
you
I did.
guess that?
I knew that. I'm smart. I'm a smart man.
Guy knows things.
Yeah, I know things. What is the name of the clone commander? Is it Carl, Cody, Chris, or Craig?
Cody.
It is Cody. Imagine getting killed by a guy named Cody.
Yeah, that would be rough. How many lines does Count Dooku have in this movie? Is it 3, 4, 5, or 6?
3.
There's 4.
I have no idea.
And one of
Obviously,
them
I got it wrong.
One of them is, how am I gonna crank my hog?
Oh my god.
That's a callback.
What is the first word in the opening scroll? War. Battle. Sith. Clones.
War.
It is war, yeah.
Good God.
Huh.
The fake title of this movie when shipped to theaters was The Bridge, Yin and Yang, Connections, or Turmoil in Space.
Yin and Yang.
It was The Bridge.
Oh, it's the bridge. Terabithia. Nice. Which one of these characters didn't lose a hand during this trilogy? Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu, Count Dooku, Kai-Adi-Mundi.
Whoever the fuck that last guy is.
Nope. Oh yeah, you're right. It is Kai-Adi-Mundi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what? I just watched all three of these fucking pieces of shit. Which is the highest grossing Star Wars film? You could pick any of the Star Wars films.
Oh, is it The Force Awakens?
It is.
I'm so smart.
Do you know how much it grossed?
$18 billion. I honestly have no idea.
It was $2.2 billion.
Jesus Christ, our Zord, amen.
No wonder they keep making these things.
For realsies, though.
Yeah. You know what the second one was?
What?
Empire Strikes Back.
Interesting.
1.93 billion.
I'll take it.
Wow.
Yep. Okay. So here's my last question. Now let me get through all the options here, okay?
Okay.
Which member of the Jedi Council does Anakin tell Palpatine is a Sith? Is it Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kai-Adi-Mundi, Apo Rancisis, or Rankisis, or Rankaisis, or something like that? Yoda, Jorah Mali, Ella Sutan, Daijuka? Is it Pratre Veter, LaRue, Rana Kant, Sifo Dyas, Yaddle, Plo Koon, Sai Teen, Shak T, Kit Fisto, Stas Ali, Agin? There's a bunch of virgins who are really mad at me right now. Kolar? Deepa Balaba? Is it Eth Koth? Adi Galia? Is it Gretz Droom? Terra Sinoob? Stellan Geos? Adampo? Mace Windu? Or Ballsack Testicle?
Can you list my choices again?
Yeah, okay, so is it Obi-Wan Kenobi? Kai-Adi-Mundi?
No. That the choices were so long that I forgot what the question was. Just give me the question.
Okay, the question is, what was the fifth person that I listed on this?
Good lord.
No, it was, which member of the Jedi Council does Anakin tell Palpatine is a Sith?
I don't even remember him doing that.
Remember, after Anakin finds out Palpatine's a Sith, he goes and tells a member of the Jedi Council.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought you were saying, who did he tell Palpatine was a Sith?
No.
I was like, Mace Windu.
Yes, yeah. You said it before, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to be really annoying about this.
There's that many people.
I Googled the Jedi High Council, and there's also guys like Uriel Poof.
I think that's the long neck guy. That
Yeah, it is. Salil
Yeah.
Agra. Yeah, the long.
yeah.
Keaton Marag. Terry Rosasin. There's someone named Terry. Hey, Terry. Efru Shin. Raiki Saka. Eula Braylon. Is this doing it for you? Me just listing Sith names? Terra.
Can you stop? Because like things in my room are starting to float. So
Yaddle is just a female Yoda, but does not talk like Yoda.
what did Yoda get hit really hard in the
I
head?
have no idea. You know what's really funny about this list on StarWars.fandom.com that I'm looking at? There's all these ridiculous characters like Eat Koth and Deepa Balaba and Kai Adimundi, and they all look silly. Plo Koon, Sai Sai Tin, and then you just see Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. Him and Obi-Wan are the only like regular looking. It's like, and again, are they human?
Yeah, they're human, I guess. Who fucking knows, man? Adampo is just like a camel.
I wonder if he's
Jay-Z.
Cigarettes. I wonder if he sells cigarettes to the youth.
Well, not just to the youth, man. Come on.
I mean, it's why Camel Joe was made, right?
Yeah, but you got to start him young.
I mean, I guess.
And besides, it looks so cool.
So was that your last question?
Yeah.
All right, you trying to get into these songs?
Oh, I'd love to get into these songs. Oh, I have a pick to flip. I thought I didn't, but I have one.
Flip that shit. Flip that shit, Rob.
Well, do you want heads or bails?
You call it.
All right. Tails.
It's Tails. It's
Holy
Tails.
shit.
It's Sonic and Tails. All right, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
So this is part 3 or song 3 of my rock opera about Star Wars, and which means since we are not doing Star Wars again for the foreseeable future, this is the last Star Wars. This is the last part of it until I have to keep continuing. And for the time being, I'm sticking with this one. Here's a problem I've noticed a few times is I say the name on the podcast and then I change the name, and then I have to edit out the name on the podcast. So I'm just going with the name Anakin for this song.
Okay.
It's called Anakin. And it goes like this.
What keeps you up at night? Living consumed
I call that song Anakin.
That was good. I like the chorus a lot.
Thanks.
Anakin. I like that.
Thanks. Yeah, it's really from the side of just like Obi-Wan being like, yo, Anakin, what the fuck, man?
Hey, come on.
Like, I've
Come
done
on.
so much for you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be evil?
You're just gonna turn on me? Like you prefer this old rotten dude over me? Your fucking dad, essentially?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I like this movie. I like this movie a lot, and I think I don't know, I like Obi-Wan because it's Ewan McGregor, and he's a great actor.
He's great, yeah.
And so like he's pulling it off, like, you know, I loved you.
Yeah.
Like he's actually pulling off emotion against. I mean, and Hayden Christensen's good there too. It felt like
Yeah.
they were like, all right, we're working with something here.
Yeah. There's some like I'm telling you, like right from when Padme shows up to see Hayden Christensen, like everybody's doing great.
Yeah. And so that's, I guess, really what I centered in on is just that like relationship between Obi-Wan and Anakin. And yeah, just Obi-Wan's disappointment with Anakin deciding to be a dark side boy.
Yeah. Yep.
Not the DC villain Darkseid. I want to stress that we haven't been talking about the DC villain Darkseid.
We haven't?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Oh shit. Oh shit, dude.
It's amazing that you got everything else right though. So, you know,
Isn't
we're just
it?
going to leave it in. We're just going to leave it in.
I'm just really confused.
Nah, that's fine.
100% of the time.
Isn't this a religious podcast? But yeah,
Good song. I like the chorus a lot. Again,
thank you.
Great stuff.
Thanks. I'm trying to stick. I've been trying to keep a particular vibe with all these songs going through the Star Wars rock opera, as I do with air quotes. So you know they call them inverted commas in other countries.
No.
Yeah, they call, like, when you do the air quotes, they call them inverted commas.
That's so long.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, fucking weird.
What kind of? I guess they got a lot of time over there.
Yeah, I mean, all those bloody vacations. Am I right?
Yeah, all their government handouts.
Oh shit! Yeah, their free healthcare,
Yeah, and they're fucking, you know,
free education,
yeah, and they're you know, they don't have
and
to
they're
live in,
guaranteed days off from their government.
yeah, and they don't have to, you know, live in fear.
I know they still got a lot of fear over there.
Yeah, that's true. That's
No,
true.
there's
There's
a lot
plenty
of
of
fear.
terrorism. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
you covered it all. I was just
there
trying
are the Irish are everywhere.
Whoa!
Ahoy to toy to toy to toy to toy to toy. You know what's gonna be funny? I'm just gonna censor that out so no one knows what I said.
I'll know.
Yeah, you'll know, and then they'll guess it when I go ahoy to toy to toy to toy to toy.
Yeah, it's hard to mistake that.
Like, damn it, he said it about the Albanians. Okay,
Oh.
Andy, tell us about your song.
My song is called "The Chosen One," and it's about Anakin.
Me.
Yeah, Robbie's chosen to play my song.
Is that telling me to hit play?
Yeah, it's chosen one, and it goes like this.
Of your death on me.
So yeah, it's The Chosen One.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I like the guitar in that a lot.
Thank you. I kind of like pulled a Black Sabbath, or you just have like a bridge at the end of your song to nothing. But
And that elevator to nowhere.
it originally I had words there, and but I realized my words as I started writing them, it was like die by my hand, and I was like, oh, that's Metallica's Creeping Death. It's the same chord, like mine's in D. Theirs is probably an E because it's Metallica, but it was like, Creeping Death is like blam 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 blam.
Yo,
And I
heads
was
up,
like,
they're very litigious.
yeah, they're gonna come after me like they did Napster back in the day. But yeah, just pretty self-explanatory. It's about Anakin and his struggle with his feelings and
Impotence.
his well, maybe. Well, he impregnated her, so something came out.
Exactly.
But yeah, how he's like, I got to clear my mind of everything I love, but I love Padme, so I can't do that. And then I need to save her, so I got to go to the dark side because I'm easily influenced. And yeah. Also, at the end of the first chorus, I say, "Unlimited power, I'm the chosen one." I throw a yeah, and that just came naturally, and I was like, "Let me leave that in."
I like that.
Just the guy was into it,
Oh yeah.
I always like it when singers throw in like a yeah.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
at the end of the chorus of my song, when I went ooh before I said Anakin, that was just I was like, oh, I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I
It's
said
cool.
oh
Just
yeah,
start vibing,
yeah.
It's nice.
Really smelling your own farts. I like it.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah. I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed writing uh at least the last two songs for my Star Wars. I liked both of those. The first one, that movie fucking sucks, man. I can't get around it. The movie sucks. My song, I'm not happy with it because the movie sucks so bad. And it just did not inspire anything from me. So I used like some leftover bullshit I had. Where like these two songs, I wrote something because I was inspired. Even the second one, like even though nothing happens, it was entertaining enough to inspire something, and that's all you can ask for, you know.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So, at some point we will return to Star Wars, but in the meantime, what do we got coming up next week, there, Robbie?
Oh, that is an excellent question. And what we have coming up next week on the docket for all of our listeners to listen to as we talk about and we're going to make jokes and we're going to write and record songs about the movie that I'm about to say right now. And it's time for Christmas. So it's a wonderful life.
Hey, did you watch that yet?
I didn't. It's also coming out the day after Christmas. I just realized. We'll talk about that after
Oh.
the after. Well, Andy, we're coming to the
Yeah.
end of a trilogy.
Okay.
So it's time for you to go on Reddit
Oh boy.
and you can choose any Star Wars character you'd like. And
I gotta go Grievous.
Grievous NSFW, you're more than welcome to.
Here I go.
Remember, it's General Grievous.
Genital Grievous.
Yep, Genital Grievous.
My genitals are grievous.
I just imagine he has 4 dildos of different colors.
All right, so already I'm scared because I typed in general and the first 3 things are NSFW.
Well,
One of them's General Butch.
ugh. I don't like that at all.
So,
Although, wait, did they say
General-
user next to them? Because if they said user, I have to mute those out. I don't want to.
the second 2 were users, but
Okay, well, I'll get rid of those.
General Butch is R. So, I don't know what that is.
That's a subreddit, I
General
think. Maybe I have no idea.
Grievous.
Do
Okay,
you need a
so-
spelling?
Okay, here we go. So there's a user. I won't say their name, but it's NSFW. So Spooky. All right, General Grievous. NSFW. Oh, thank God there's nothing.
This is riveting.
All right, hit me with the Star Wars character.
Padme. No, don't do Padme.
No, I don't want to do Padme. It's a real person.
Okay, let's go with Dexter Jetster.
Who the fuck is that?
That was the guy in the second movie who we meet at the diner. He owns the diner, is an old friend of Obi-Wan.
How do you spell that?
Dexter, Dexter.
Yeah, I got that.
And then Jetster, Jettster.
Jetster. I thought it was Dexter Jexter.
Meet George Jetson. Doo, 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 doo.
All right, I got the spinny wheel. And I've come.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, I got a blurred out image. It says Dom Dexter is dominating me. And
Let's go.
Nope. That's just somebody named Dexter. Yoish.
Okay, well, it looks like that's an F for today.
Yeah. All right. Let's just try Yoda.
Oh boy, there's gotta be.
I like a little.
Let's go Jar Jar
like
at least.
Yeah, Jar Jar. Yeah, let me go Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks is a much better option here.
Yeah, because Jar Jar's already kind of sexy.
Oh boy, I don't like this game at all.
There is an r/Jar Jar fucks.
Okay, that's got to be a meme page, right?
I hope so. I mean, it didn't say NSFW next to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's a couple of. Okay, this one says Jar Jar is thick, is what it says, and it's a blurred out image. So I'm gonna click on it, and hopefully I don't crumb. Good Lord, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Let's
man?
go. Flip it.
You want to see it?
Yeah. I'm a pig. The fucking cock and balls.
And screenshot.
Oh boy.
That's one for the bank.
Okay, well. Oh boy.
Oh man.
I need a cigarette.
I need a gun.
We need Jesus.
Yeah, what we need is Jeebus.
Andy, where can they find us on the socials?
You could find me at Jar Jar r/Jar Jar Fox.
Oh no. It's been you the whole time.
It's me,
It's
baby.
been old man Jafaris the whole time.
And I do it again, too. Nah, you can find our music at wait, did you ask for the music or the socials?
Whatever you want to give.
I'm gonna give you the music because I'm not great with the socials.
Give it to me, baby.
Okay. You go to. I'm uncomfortable, and I was already uncomfortable because of the Jar Jar. But you go to Spotify or anywhere you get your music. You search The Royds. That's ROYDS.
Every time we say it like that, I think of The Mask. Patry. Because I got right. That's The Mask. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember.
All right, keep going, asshole.
Okay. So you search The Royds, ROYDS, and we got 2 albums and a Christmas song, and it's all pretty hot fire. And then you could, for the podcast songs, you go to Bandcamp and you search The Royds, ROYDS, and we got a bunch of songs, probably getting close to 100 at this point.
I have no idea, but that's theroids.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, and we got all the podcast songs that you can listen to. You could also go back in Spotify, leave a 5-star review, like anywhere you listen to this podcast, leave a 5-star review. Also, tell your friends.
Tell
like,
your
share,
lovers,
subscribe. Tell your lovers. Tell your
I've been listening to this podcast lately.
Well, you don't want to come. You want to last longer, so you don't want to bring it up till you want to finish, because
No,
that shit'll make you come.
Oh, the
But,
dulcet sounds of Rob and Andy.
Yeah. Just looking up thick Jar Jar. That'll get you going.
Jar Jar Twinks.
If that's not taken, you should take it and become a drag queen or something.
Me
Yeah.
said Jar Jar Twinks. It's like, I'm not enjoying this at all.
Boy. Somebody would.
I'd imagine I would come out to like the Cantina song.
See how ingrained Star Wars is into culture? Because I barely know Star Wars, but I know the Cantina song.
Hey, do you know what they call that type of music in the Star Wars universe?
No.
They call it jizz.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's their version of jazz.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
They call it jizz.
Yeah. Hey, you want to listen to some jizz?
Now, this jizz is making me want to jazz.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I think I covered where you get the music.
I think so. And you can find us on Instagram at @the_Royds, at Twitter at TheRoydsBand, and on TikTok at TheRoyds. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Robert Corridor. Send us an email, roydsreview@gmail.com.
Heck yeah.
Heck yes.
Also, make any requests you want to make, like any movies you want us to cover. Maybe any other sort of media you want us to cover. You know, like if you like, hey, play this game.
Hey,
Maybe
can you read the
maybe we'll think
newspaper
about it.
from March 23rd, 1997?
And then write a song about it?
Yeah.
I'd do. If somebody requested it, I guess I'd give it a shot. I just crave the interaction.
My song would be about the obituaries.
Mine would be about the movies, because that's what we do.
Oh, that's a good point. I'd also read the comics. I'll be honest, I wouldn't read the whole newspaper.
No, who the fuck does?
Some people do.
The entire newspaper.
Yeah, my grandfather used to read it front to back.
How long would he be sitting there?
I mean, he was an old man. He'd sit there for hours reading.
Good lord.
He would have his Raisin Bran and read the newspaper.
What the fuck were people doing before PlayStation? You know? Just
He also
sitting,
loved the obituaries.
just sitting and reading.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck, man.
What's your problem with reading? What do you have against education?
I'm a teacher, Rob. I have nothing. I have nothing against education, Robbie. It's just my attention span. It's been tainted by the entertainment industry. And mostly by myself.
Entertainment.
Nice.
Okay, we should wrap this up.
I'm just saying, especially streaming, because like now you don't get commercials. So now whenever I go on anything that has commercials, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Get me back to my program.
I always say, get me back to my pilgrim.
Good. It's the word association, Robbie. Shit. All right. Next week's A Wonderful Life. Stay tuned. Stay turned on. Pretty cool, huh?
That's good. Stay tuned and stay pruned.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.